So I recommend these HDX rubber totes, 27 gallons for growing in. And I'm gonna show you how you want to prepare it to be able to get potting soil, okay? So what we have to do, excuse me, is make sure it has proper drainage. That's all it needs. Now, again, the reason I recommend these is because they hold up well in the temperatures. You can see this one here has been out here for a couple years. This thing is not bowing, it's not buckling. It's able to handle soil without, like cheaper ones will. When you put soil in, they start bowing. They start opening up. This stuff is almost full of compost and stuff like that, and it's just perfect. So that's why I recommend it. Now, for this one, we're gonna put holes in it, right? So what you want is a 3/4 drill bit, okay? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna drill 6 holes at the bottom. Now, what you don't want to do is do not drill the holes in these raised sections here. You want to drill the hole in the flat part. Make sure you can see me. In the flat part in between, okay? And we're going to do 12 holes. First hole, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to do holes on the corners, okay? 6 holes on the corners. Now, when you're drilling your hole into the plastic, this is plastic, so don't be pressing down into it. What you want to do is just sit it where you want to go, right? And when you start drilling, I'm going to try to cover this microphone so that it's not too loud. Once you see that it's caught, you see that? It'll start peeling a little bit. You'll see it. Put the drill in reverse, okay? And what the reverse is going to do, let me cover up again. All right, see what the reverse did was actually dug in the line a little bit more. So almost like it's now perforated. Now you're going to hit it in regular mode again, and then drill and press through. That's going to give you a cleaner cut. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna cover it up. You're gonna go forward, catches, reverse, reverse. Now forward again. There you go. And we're gonna do that 6 times, right? In those 4 areas. 2, 4, 6. Now, the other 6 you're going to do are going to be on the corners. Okay, so you're going to do 1 in the corner here. So not on the side, not at the bottom, right in that middle corner. You're going to do it the same exact way. You want it to be in the middle here, right? So we're going to do it. Just cut. Reverse it, go back and forward. Now what you're doing, you're trying to prevent, when you're drilling, it to crack, okay? Now, you're gonna do 1 here, you're gonna do 2 on the sides, and you can see where the sides are because they're right on these humps right here. We're gonna do it again. Caught, reverse, perforate, forward, goes through. Now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12 holes in a container like this is going to give you sufficient drainage. Okay. Now, before you get done, when you cut, you're still going to notice that some of your holes are going to have plastic hanging, or it's going to be like kind of rough around the edges here. You want to get rid of that, because you could possibly cut your hand on it or something like that, scratch yourself. So all you do is just take a utility knife, right? And literally all you're doing is going in a circle and just winding it, and then going in the opposite direction and just cutting off those little fibers. And some of them you can just peel off. All I'm doing is going around in a circle, and then sometimes I go in the opposite direction, go around in a circle, go in the opposite direction, peel off the long ones. Sometimes you'll need to look on the inside and do the same thing. Go around in a circle and get them off, and then you'll have your holes. And then at that point, you can now put that potting soil in here. Again, you want to make sure it's potting soil, not garden soil. Potting soil. I prefer a potting soil that is good for moisture retention, but you don't have to, because there's so much in there. But to fill up something like that, you're going to need about 64 quarts. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, 64 quarts of potting soil to put something like that in. So some of them you can find big bags of potting soil that has 64 quarts. I found a couple at Lowe's that are like that, or you'll just look and find a small bag that says 32 quarts, and you get 2 of those, and that's all you really need. 64 quarts, and that should be enough holes for drainage. And as long as you don't buy the cheapest stuff, it'll be good as far as draining. And that's it. So if you got questions on how to prepare one of these, or something didn't make sense, or this video wasn't good, just let me know. All right, peace.